Welcome to CSN the Network Podcast. This is your host, Kayvon Cutler, with my amazing co-hosts, Dre Nazario and Malik Hampton. How are y'all doing this evening?
I'm John Stockton. I feel good, bruh. You know, it's been a great moment for Black people. We had a great week of hip hop. I'm happy to be here to talk sports with y'all. How y'all doing?
Y'all know me, blessed and highly favored, Great day to pod, good day to be here. All of that. How you feeling, brother?
Oh, man, y'all know the vibes, man. You know, like you would say, blessed and highly favored. I'm definitely doing better now that I'm talking to you two. It's it's a good season. It's baseball season. NBA playoffs are revving up, with us being in the second round. So I'm ready to hop right into it, man. Let's get it. What you got for us, Drizzy?
We're gonna hop right into the NBA. First things first, did Shea get robbed of the MVP?
Lake, I'm gonna let you go. I know that's your man's.
Yeah, Shea got robbed, man. They pushing European narratives. I don't like it. I just don't like it, man. I could get all deep into it. Shea averaged 30. Most 30-point games this year. I forget I can't even. I think Kobe's the last one to have 50 30-point games in the season.
He was, brother. He was.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, led the league in total points. The Thunder wasn't in the playoffs last year, so they go from a non-playoff team, to the number one seed off his back. Top 3 in steals. I think he led the NBA in steals, if I'm not mistaken. If not, he was top 3 for sure. Yeah, it's just highway robbery, Young team took him to where he got him, you know what I'm saying? Probably about to go up 2-0 on Luka and them, get them on their heels. So if he make a Western Conference title run and then Jokic get clipped, it's really gonna look crazy, Not saying Jokic ain't deserve it with his stats either, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think he deserved it over Shea this year. And I don't think they should be doing like makeup stuff because a lot of people, it's ironic, you know what I'm saying? Because if they are trying to do the makeup thing, because they gave it to Joel last year and then Jokic went and ran one off, um, it looks like it's about to be the verge of the same thing, you know what I'm saying, right now. Not saying Shea gonna go win it, or anything like that, but just, they giving the Jokic, they giving him a makeup MVP, in my opinion, and I just don't like it, Y'all know how I feel about Shea. And I definitely think he got robbed. But, narratives need to be pushed. Don't be surprised Wemby winning next year. Something crazy like that, real talk.
Yeah, there's multiple robberies, and thank you for bringing that up because I feel like Wemby got robbed a winning defensive player of the year. He averaged more blocks than Rudy, more steals than Rudy. I don't understand that. But to answer the question, Dre, that you just posed, I agree with Malik wholeheartedly. We haven't seen somebody on this type of streak as far as scoring 30-point games since my brother just mentioned with Kobe, God rest his soul. He led a young team to the number one seed. A lot of people thought that they were 1 year away from being contenders. And now look at them. You know what I mean? I feel like they're going to advance to the Western Conference Finals. They're due for a collision course with the Minnesota Timberwolves. And like bro said, that's all off. It's not just his doing, of course, but him being the leader, him doing the bulk share of everything, that consists with playing winning basketball as far as being the leading assist guy, being the leading steal guy. He's second in the league in steals behind De'Aaron Fox. To Malik's point, led the league, in 30-point games, had over 50 30-point games. So I definitely feel like he should have got it. My only issue with the NBA is, they'll go 1 year where they don't give it to you and then they'll try to make up for it the next year. Like I get, y'all feel like y'all made a mistake because the year before last, y'all should have gave it to Embiid, but y'all didn't. Y'all gave it to Joker so he could win it back to back. Okay, last year y'all felt pressure because y'all didn't give it to Embiid the year before and then Embiid won it. when truth be told, nobody would have had any discrepancy had Joker won it last year. He averaged a triple-double. So here he is now, he averaged what, 26, 12, and 9. That's still valid. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he should have got MVP. But, I tip my hat to him regardless of the fact, he's a great player, a great talent. He's changing the game from a big man standpoint because he's a great playmaker. He's arguably the greatest playmaker that ever played at that position at the 5. So I respect it, man. So it is cool to see how he plays at his own pace. How he doesn't force it on offense, how unselfish he is. I get all that, but SGA should have got that, man. That's crazy to me that the NBA did that, man. And like bro said, it's all about narratives, man. And they try to spin the narrative one way, and then on the other hand, they try to make up for mistakes that they made in years past with the MVP. So that's my logic on it. I definitely think SGA got robbed, and who knows? That was a wide opportunity to win it this year. Who knows? He's going to play at an MVP caliber again, to where it's undeniable that he should get it. You feel me? Like I felt like there was no chance he wasn't going to get it. So I'm actually genuinely shocked he didn't win it, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of NBA fans have been having this debate for the last few years, or I can say as long as I've been alive, as far as the MVP goes. So with that being said, do we feel like the MVP process is flawed?
That's absolutely flawed. Because what do y'all go off of? Are y'all going off who's having the best season, or are y'all going off who's the best player on the best team? Because I get confused. I know y'all remember when Nash won it back to back. That's when I thought the narrative was established. Y'all going off the best player on the best team. Because Nash wasn't the best player in the NBA, but he was the best player on the best team in the Western Conference. So that's what I thought y'all was going to do. But in recent years, that's not what y'all basing it off of. So I'm confused. So I definitely think the voting process and just the whole thing as a whole is flawed. They need to figure out and establish a consistent, you know, parameter or agenda or whatever term you want to use to really be able to deem who's the MVP of the NBA, because it shouldn't be this confusing year in and year out. Truth be told, Braun should have more MVPs. Kobe should have more MVPs. Shaq only has one MVP, Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, we could go on and on. So again, what are y'all going off of? Is it the best player in the NBA, or is it the best player on the best team at the time? So that's my thing on it though. What you think, League City?
It's flawed. I mean, you pretty much hit most of the topics. It's definitely flawed, more now than ever. I feel like they go off of, outside pressure, the voters, which is retarded, or this is not retarded. I'm sorry. It is not wise, in my opinion. Because then how credible are these people? You know what I'm saying? Like, they feel like they got to like correct mistakes, you know what I'm saying, and hand out charity MVPs. Not saying these dudes don't be balling. I'm just saying like just the process of how they getting them, the last few years is kind of crazy. But yeah, it's flawed for sure.
And you got people begging in the media for MVPs and defensive player of the years and crying, and you know what I'm saying? So I think that's definitely affecting the voter stance. But like you said, bro, it is what it is. Shout out to Joker. Congratulations to him for, winning another MVP award.
Yeah, for sure. We're not trying to come off as haters, Dre, and of course not to cut you off. This is his third MVP in 4 years, so we got to get a God his credit. You dig? Like he been hooping. He one of them ones for sure. So that's, we're not trying to come off as haters. We just felt like SGA should have got it, and he should have.
Yep. We're gonna stick with SGA for a minute. If SGA never gets traded to OKC, do we think the Clippers would be better? To me, I'm gonna say no. No. I think it's we talked about it before. It's just right place, right time. type of things where Shea is able to grow and be his full self at OKC, where at the Clippers he had a different role. So who's to say that his full potential would be reached at the Clippers? And then I think they have some front office issues, and they have for a while now. So who's to say they put the pieces around them, or those pieces would gel correctly to ensure that they are actually good.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think so. Um, just because that would just mean, I mean, it'd be Shea and Kawhi, and whoever else they brought around. And it sounds good, you know what I'm saying, but Kawhi is never, you know, never available. Let's just say that it's been real injury ridden since he's been over there with the Clippers. So I mean, Shea might still develop. You know what I'm saying? He might not develop, or he might still develop into a not what he is right now, but a star still. But like Dre said, what kind of pieces do they got around him and Kawhi at that point? It all matters. Um, so you can't just like plop your man on this team. Like, the money don't work that way. So yeah, I don't think they would necessarily be better. I think the Clippers are a good team now. They just ain't healthy. Uh, um, and Harden be selling. Um, but other than that, yeah, I don't think they have a bad team anyway right now.
But why be selling? They didn't they try to call Kyrie the biggest con artist in the NBA as far as like, him not playing full seasons, but I feel like Kawhi done got off on the league since he won that championship. Like,
And that was back in 19. Yeah.
right.
You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
Kawhi, his Kawhi's body's done. Like he's been finessing his way, since he got his Clippers contract. But I think that Toronto run really might have been the last good, time we
Full
see
healthy.
Kawhi, like how we know him to be for real, for real. Yeah, Kawhi, Stephen A. call him the worst superstar you can have, you know, just because of his availability
His
and his
availability.
willingness to play through injuries, So yeah, I can't say they would be better off, if they never made the trade at all. To be honest with you,
That's another question too. And sorry, it just kind of popped up as Leak was talking. It's like, at what point does the end justify the means? Like, again, you don't want to push through because you don't want to, I guess, worsen your injury or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, you're not playing and it's not paying off from a longevity standpoint. Because again, you just don't have that availability to play at all. So I guess essentially I'm asking what's he saving himself for? I mean, obviously he has a life outside of basketball, but I guess that makes you your money. So
I
I
don't think he's
don't know.
saving himself. I just don't think he be wanting to play like through any type of pain. You know what I'm saying? I think he feel like, you know, they said he's been like that since he was with the Spurs, though.
I was
Honestly,
about to say, remember Tony
yeah.
Parker jumped out the window and said something crazy.
Yeah, they said he's been like that forever. Like he won't play like if he don't feel 100%. Clearly they've been, pressuring him to play, so he's been getting out there when he can. But I truly think Kawhi don't care. He got a super max, he got a max contract. Like all he, what I'm saying? Like and I'm sure he don't really care about accolades no more at this point, so I don't he getting paid regardless. I feel like he don't be tripping, If he feel like he can't go even in the slightest, he ain't gonna go. I think that's just his mindset. I don't know if it's good or bad, I don't really got an opinion on it.
But that's why I think the Clippers would have been better off keeping SGA. Because now I do understand the premise that he may not have been able to fully develop, coming from having your own team to kind of being paired with another superstar. But let's play hypothetically speaking, right? If the version he is now with the Clippers, with Kawhi sitting out, they're still a playoff team, in my opinion. They still a top 4 seed because you got to think the Clippers gave up mad first round picks. So instead of giving up all those first round picks where you can't build through the draft, Now you got two solidified superstars now to build around through the draft. So they would have been able to draft, different players that I feel like would have been solid role players that helped them. I always thought that SGA and Kawhi, had they stayed together, would have been a better duo than Paul George and Kawhi. And that's just off availability. Y'all know the best ability is availability, right? And now you got two dudes who's consistently injured, and PG and Kawhi, they both getting older. Respect to
That's
PG.
hindsight talk though, bub. You ain't know
100%.
you ain't know SGA was gonna be this. You know what
That's
I'm
why I
saying?
said the version he is now. I didn't know. You didn't know he was going to be this. Nobody knew. But
I
I
knew he
did think
was
he
the
was going to
one
be
though.
nice.
I
I
knew
knew
he
he,
was the one.
I knew he was going to be nice. I knew he was going to be nice 100%. So,
But yeah, I mean, I don't think he could get to the level we see him at right now, bro. I don't think he can get to that, like, especially early in that, the tenure when Kawhi got there, bro. I think he would have ended up like, and this is gonna sound crazy because I don't know if he would be like a Maxi, bro. You know what I'm saying? But Maxi
Maxi
barely made
nice.
he
Yeah.
barely made the playoffs in the East, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if that still makes the playoffs out West. The West is a different animal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they could still be a decent team and not make it in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's more so what I'm speaking on. I don't know if
And,
if I don't know if it would have went down that way. That's
and
all.
the Clippers, they've been looking for a starting point guard for years. That's why they made the trades they've made in recent years, getting Russ, getting Harden. He would have cured all that. You wouldn't have had to look for no starting point guard. You feel me? So I see both sides of it, but
But Shea is scoring point guard more than he is a distributor, though. Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
You
he
feel like
not.
him and Kawhi that
Yeah, they
yeah,
scores, bro. It's like it's two scores. Not saying it can't work under some. If they can both be healthy, you know what I'm saying, and Shea can develop into a maxi type, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna give him a little bit under what he is right now. Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying. They would still probably need somebody to,
go, yeah.
what I'm saying, help them, you know what I'm saying, with distribution though. That's why Giddy plays, you know what I'm saying? Like Shade of one, don't get me wrong, but if you pay attention, you know what I'm saying, Giddy really
Giddy
just
is
out there like trying to keep the
yeah.
offense flowing, yeah,
Yep.
and distribute. So cause Shay gonna go get one, that's what he on. So he yeah, you're right though. I mean, I'm not saying you wrong. Like it still could have looked good, you know what I'm saying? Like I just don't know if without Kawhi, depending on what team he has, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if a maxi level would have got him over the hump, you know what I'm saying? They could have been on the outside looking in, bro. Hell, Steph just missed the playoffs,
Yeah.
rough.
With this next question, we're gonna stay on the Clippers for a little bit. Do we think it's time for them to blow up that team? I'm gonna say,
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
yeah, over.
It's
Kawhi staying hurt.
no
PG
brainer.
ain't. Yeah, it's time for that. It's over for that. Harden is what he is. You know what I'm saying? That it
Yep.
sounds like they about to pay Harden, which is crazy to think about. Uh, but yeah, they gotta blow. It's over for that little experiment because Kawhi, the main ingredient
It's never
ain't
there.
there. Yeah, it's never there. He's probably done for real, for real. Not saying he gonna retire or anything, but like it's probably over for Superman Kawhi again. You know what I'm saying? They definitely should blow that up. But
Hey,
I
you're
don't know
not
if
gonna
they
be able
asked it.
to
Like,
you're not gonna be able to trade him, no, Malik. So you're gonna have to trade PG. That's the only one you're gonna be able to get max value off of. You feel me?
is he a free agent though? Ain't he a free agent?
PG,
Yeah.
he not
I
an
just seen
unrestricted
something
free.
about the oh, he not unrestricted.
Nah, he not
Oh,
an unrestricted free agent.
got you. Because I seen something that said like the Magic was ready to pay cuz or something like that this year.
Yeah. I seen something
And
about the
Philly.
Sixers too. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and Philly.
I seen something about the Sixers too. I I don't know. I like the idea of him, Maxi, and Embiid, though. Some people think it might be soft. I don't agree with that statement. I think him, Maxi, and Embiid would actually do something. Especially since, and it's no disrespect to Tobias Harris. I always liked your game, bruh. I know you from up top too, you know what I'm saying? You from New York, so respect. But bruh be stinking it up in the playoffs, in my opinion. Just keeping it all the way a bean. So, You know, I feel like getting some new blood in there, you know, like a PG to pair with those two other stars. I feel like that because PG's still gonna be able to get you 18 to 24 consistently. You pair that with what Maxey is producing and what Embiid is producing, y'all might be able to contend with the Bucks and the Celtics. But
I agree.
We're gonna circle back to the Joker. Like bro said earlier, he won his third MVP this year, where he averaged 26 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists. Does this MVP put him in the conversation for the top 5 big men to ever play the game?
ooh.
Yeah, he in there for sure. You ask
You
me.
shook your head quick like that was a no-brainer.
Yeah, you can't name five centers better than Jokic in history, man.
You don't think so?
It's a different game now, so it's hard to. I feel like it's always hard to cross compare across uh errors.
He
Because
played just like them old niggas, man. He would have killed back then too, for real, for real. You think about it, he ain't doing nothing special in this era besides using his brain, for real, for real.
yeah,
You think about it.
and just handling the ball in general,
Mhm.
but being able to handle the ball, being able to step out, shoot the three, being able to be a full.
He would have killed Vlade Divac, man. He would have killed
Man, Vladi
Vlade.
Divac, Vladi Divac.
He
He's
would
not
have
even like a
killed,
top
bro.
10 center though, Malay. I'm gonna throw some names at y'all. Cause we kind of being disrespectful, and I don't want to disrespect some of the OGs. All right.
No,
I'm gonna throw some names out there. Boom, because I got him right there at 5. But boom, here's who I got above him still. Still got Kareem above him. Still got Wilt above him. I still got Shaq above him. I still got the Dream, Hakeem Olajuwon in front of him. And then we go.
he better than Elijah
He
Wan.
not better than Olajuwon. See, Malik, see what I mean? Olajuwon was skilled, bro. Y'all got to check the film. Y'all got to check the film.
He,
And I
he
know you know
was,
the Dream was
he
nice.
was, and he still ain't better than Jokic. I'm willing to put that on the paper.
That's crazy.
He wouldn't have a ring if Jordan would have played. Let's be honest.
But we can't. Come on.
That's the real. They would have beat Jordan and them. I don't care what Kenny Smith say, bro. They wasn't gonna beat Jordan, bro.
They might have, bro. They might have.
Man, come on,
Bro,
man.
he was killing. Bro, you seen the I know you seen the 30 for 30 about the Magic. Bro, he killed Shaq, bro. He killed Shaq in the final, swept him. You feel me?
I mean, that was young Shaq. So what that got to do with Mike? I'm
Bro,
talking about it. Mike would have played, bro. He only got the ring because Mike can't
he
play,
got 2
bro.
of them, cuz.
Whatever. He only got him because Mike wasn't around, man.
That's what I'm
Let's be
saying, bro.
honest.
He got 2 rings, defensive player of the year. You know what I'm saying? All that, bro. Y'all got to look at it from the whole. Y'all are hoopers, so that's why I wanted to throw those names at y'all. Another big that was nice.
I'm
But
not saying Jokic could have guarded him, though. Like he
no,
would have definitely ate
no,
Jokic on the other
no,
end. I'm
yeah,
not saying that.
no,
Yeah, I'm
no,
not saying
no.
that. Oh,
David Robinson was nice too, even though they used to make me mad, man. The Spurs, man, I hate them.
bro, Jokic, you just said he averaged what? 20,
26, 12, and 9.
26, 12, and 9. Come on. This is
Yeah,
he out there. He out there playing the PG at the center position. It's really crazy.
it is crazy. I just want to, be neutral
I
real
feel
quick.
that list though. I feel that list. You know. Um,
Bill Russell, but I'm gonna stop. I know.
Yeah, again, I feel like it's just hard to compare, but
Yeah.
he
Bill
is
Russell, 6'6", man.
one
Playing
of the
center.
greats. I feel like we kind of answered this next question. Um, but do we feel like he's truly the best player in the NBA right
Who? Jokic?
now?
Yeah. See, we
No,
didn't
I
answer
don't
this,
know.
Drizzy. I
I
don't
would have
know.
told you easily about 2 months ago, or even at the beginning of the year. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say easily he's the best player in the league. I really can't. I'm sorry.
So if the MVP is not the best player in the league, who did we not clarify like what the MVP should be? Because
No,
that was my understanding of it. Like if Shea should have got it, then he's the best player in the league right now.
So, okay, that would be one of those situations. I feel like, and I'm not talking for Malik, of course. I feel like that would be a situation where he would be the best player on the best team. I He's not real good defensively in reference to Joker, but he's not a liability on defense. I do think he's the best player in the league, but it's killing me to say that because I'm so guard oriented personally. You know what I'm saying? But to Malik's point, he is basically running the point from the 5. So he is the point and you're big. You feel me? So I mean, I seen, how we struggled in reference to my Lakers against them boys. And we seen what he was able to do last year, lifting the boys to that ring. I mean, he's just unstoppable on offense, truth be told. He can do all the things, pass, shoot, handle the rock, facilitate, all that, you know what I'm saying? So I give it to him for now. I think there's other guards that's young and up and coming, though, for sure. He won't have the title long, but I do think
I think it's between him and Giannis for real. For real, I go back and forth with that. I think Giannis might be the best player.
yeah. See, Giannis can't shoot as well as him. I thought of Giannis too. That's the only reason why I ain't say Giannis. Because
Giannis don't gotta shoot as well as him.
you said what?
The Giannis doesn't have to shoot as well as him.
He doesn't, but I feel like certain matchups though, he need to kind of shoot. You can't just put your head because he don't got a bag. So you can't just put your head down, just bulldoze your way to the rim every time.
Hey Dree. If you get 30 points, do it matter how you get the 30?
It don't matter.
All right. That's it. Everybody be talking about getting the bag and all this, bruh. Nobody can stop Giannis from getting to the cup. He don't need a bag.
Respect.
He don't need a bag. All that dribbling,
At this
everybody,
point,
he ain't
yeah.
cone drilling it. He getting to the cup. You know what I'm saying? Every time, aggressive. That's what I like about Giannis. He know people can't stop.
Yeah.
It's between them two, in my opinion.
I feel it. I feel it. I'm glad I asked the question. Um, predictions for the NBA first team.
It's going to be Shea, Luca,
Joker.
Jason Tatum, Jokic, and Embiid probably.
Okay, mine is exactly the same. Take out Embiid and put in Anthony Edwards though.
Yeah.
Because you could put Tatum at the 4, keep Joker at the 5, then everybody else we running.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think this stuff has already been voted for.
Oh, it
So
has. No, it has. We just
yeah.
doing our first team.
Our first team or
Yeah.
like that. Oh, well, in that case, then I would have Ant on there instead of MB, but that's not how it's gonna happen. Ant won't be first team. He's gonna be second team, bro.
Well,
Watch.
they going positionless now though. You know that?
Ant's gonna be second team, bro. Watch. I'm
Word.
telling you. Yeah, he's gonna be second team. They already voted for it. That's how everybody knew Shea was gonna win that Jokic was gonna win the MVP. Like I knew that. I was still, championing, hoping that, but it's kind of been clear
Yeah.
how that's gonna go. I think Ant gonna be on the second team with Brunson. I think it's gonna be Brunson and Ant over there.
Got you. Speaking of Ant and the Timberwolves, with their recent success, and how good they look defensively, is it safe to assume that they will win the series against the Nuggets? I think so. They look light years ahead of the Nuggets, honestly. Just in watching the last 2 games. I don't want to necessarily count the Nuggets out because they are defending champions, but they kind of look defeated and they don't necessarily know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like how they're making all those adjustments against the Lakers. And maybe that's catching up to them too. Because even against the Lakers, they would start out slow and then kind of make their way back and come back. in the latter part of the game. So maybe that's kind of catching up with them. And maybe if the Timberwolves are deep enough or more athletic enough or young enough to continue to make adjustments to keep them down, instead of allowing them to come back. And then you have somebody with a motor like Anthony Edwards to lead the team and who can get a bucket anytime, any way you need it. It makes it hard for a team to, go on those long runs and things like they did on the Lakers.
I think they're gonna win. They really just, they play defense. Unlike them and the Lakers, yes, the Nuggets have been getting out the slow starts. Lakers was jumping on them early too. But the Nuggets, I mean, the Wolves not taking they foot off the gas, man. They not slacking on defense when they building these leads. They actually going harder, you know what I'm saying? Which is helping them build even bigger leads, The last game wasn't close at all, So shout out to them young dudes, man.
Yeah.
They really play defense for real, for real. I think it's gonna be a gentleman's. I think, the Nuggets might get one, maybe the next game, or the game after that. But I think it's gonna be a gentleman. I don't think they can run with them, you know what I'm saying? And they got three bigs they can throw it. Joker, you know what I'm saying? And that's just such an advantage, I know a lot of people got, they quarrels with Dwight Howard for other reasons off the court, you know what I'm saying? But he had said recently that they shouldn't have broke the team up they had, you know what I'm saying? He had said that before, the one that won it in the bubble. And I'm not saying that team would have made it all the way to here, you know what I'm saying? It's still been able to win it. But they should have definitely kept that same philosophy, what they was going with. Them trying to, the guard play and stuff, yeah, it's okay, you know what I'm saying? But the way they won the championship was, being able to play defense, and being bigger than people, controlling the glass, you know what I'm saying? Slowing the pace down. That's how the playoffs go, besides the Pacer games, the pace gets slowed, it gets more physical, possessions mean more. And being able to throw three big bodies that can move, that can actually move, you know what I'm saying? It helps a lot, especially with Jokic, because he might be able to wear down two of them, you know what I'm saying, but he ain't gonna be able to wear down three of them, you know what I'm saying? Three active ones too, So yeah, man, I think the Wolves gonna gentleman sweep them for sure.
I think they're gonna sweep them, for the aforementioned reasons that you just spoke on, right? We discussed that before in reference to the Timberwolves having three different bigs that they could throw at him. You understand what I'm saying? And shout out to McDaniels and Alexander Walker. Quick fun fact, Alexander Walker is SGA's cousin. And they both, bro, I get them confused, Malik, when when one goes out the game and one comes in, because they look the same. Just the numbers is different. You feel me? Both lengthy guards with a great wingspan. You know what I'm saying? That could guard 94 feet. It's crazy, bro. They had Jamal Murray flailing on the court, bro, begging for calls. Hey, Holmes, I want to say this too. Don't be trying to say the refs is in it for the money, bro. They want you to win. They want the Nuggets to repeat, bro. You seen the calls you was getting against the Lakers? I can't believe you did that, bro. I
I'm gonna
can't
be
believe
real
you
with
did
you.
that.
That clip they keep showing with Jamal Murray bringing up the court, them niggas fouling, bro.
You think
That's a
so?
foul. It's a foul, bro. If you watch, bro, McDaniels, he done swiped at him from the front, from the back, side, pause. Bro, I'm telling you, go watch that clip again. McDaniels fouling. I ain't gonna say Alexander fouling, but McDaniels is fouling, bro.
Word.
When they make it to the trap right there, bro. Watch it. It's hilarious, But I just say that to say, because they was playing hot D, but they keep showing that clip, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, bro, he's fouling him like multiple times right there. Yeah.
Hey,
But
had that
nah,
boy going through it, bro.
they clamping him for
Word is
sure.
bond.
We talked about the Lakers a little bit. As we all know, Darvin Ham and the Lakers agreed to part ways, leaving them to look for a new coach again. I'm not sure how many coaches this is for the last 5 years. I want to say it's like three coaches, right?
Yeah.
In the
Yes.
last 5 years.
Yes.
Um,
Goodness, Dre.
the
Goodness.
candidates consist of Ty Lue, JJ Redick. Um, which hire is more likely?
Tyloo got a job, don't he?
Yeah. But
Good.
they saying he on our watch list. You know, the Clippers are, I keep reading they're in the process of trying to extend him. I would love to pry him away from them. You know what I'm saying? However, if we can't, I don't know. I don't know who I would want. You know, I kind of don't want to go with JJ because I can already hear it now. The first sign of adversity or, a struggle, they're gonna be blaming it on the first year coach, with no NBA head coaching experience. I could see it now. I don't want to go through that as a Laker fan. We should have, like I told y'all, from the door, and that's no disrespect to Frank Vogel because he did a great job defensively helping us get a ring. I got mad love and respect for Frank Vogel. But originally, y'all should have hired Jason Kidd or Ty Lue. Y'all didn't want to hire Jason Kidd because of from a PR standpoint, you have to be a Laker fan to understand because he was just coming off, having some bad energy in the news. So maybe y'all didn't think that would be the most welcoming hire, but y'all had a chance at Ty Lue and we had LeBron. I mean, this just makes sense. And ever since we weren't able to hire him, he just continues to prove and confirm why we should have hired him. He's a great coach. He's great at making in-game adjustments, Dree, and I know you can appreciate that with your background as well. I mean, I'm talking like in-game, legit, not waiting until half, not waiting until game 2 or game 3 to figure it out. No, legit, he caught it, read it, observed it, and he making the adjustment right there on the spot. I love that about him. So I would love to have Ty Lue first and foremost. That's my preference. But to answer the question directly, it's more likely that JJ gets it. Just the relationship he has with Braun, and you know what I'm saying. The Clippers would be fools not to extend Ty Lue, but we'll see what happens.
Man, they need to call Mark Jackson. Call
Oh,
Mark Jackson. Let him have Bible study on Wednesdays, man. Stop acting like it's such a bad thing that he want to hold Bible study, man. They
yeah.
don't gotta come. It ain't voluntary, man. Let Mark Jackson need a job, man, for real. I think they should give Mark Jackson a call. That's just my 2 cents.
Um, Kay, you kind of talked about Braun a little bit. Do we think he leaves this off season? A lot of people are blaming Braun for, they blame Braun for everything, but they're blaming Braun for the coaching moves, for the roster. Do we think he stays?
Bron, this is you're doing though, 100%. Bron, I'm gonna keep it a buck, and Malik may disagree. You and Kobe had a relationship. You was on the team when Kobe passed away. I would love for you to stay and finish your career here and pass the torch down either to AD or the next superstar. There's no need to jump ship. Let's keep riding it out. The reason why we here, Bron, I'm not fully blaming you, but we could have had DeMar DeRozan instead of Russell Westbrook. You wanted Westbrook. Would have looked way better with DeRozan. Look how he been balling the past couple years. So we go out and get the people you want with no problem. I had no problem keeping our young core together and let them develop. You wanted us to trade to get AD. I don't even think twice about it because we got a ring from it. You dig? But I would love for you to stay, brother. You know, we might if you stay, we might use that 17 that pick we got at 17 in the first round. We might use that on Bronny. We lost a lot of our draft capital to help build around you. So, it's not a question of just being loyal, but I just feel like, the relationship he had with Kobe tweeting, you was in Kobe's last tweet, bruh. It'd be nice if you stay. I'm not trying to put that type of pressure on you, but, just giving background information on why I think he should stay. Hold it down for the OG. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? What you think though, Leak?
I don't think Brian going nowhere, man. I think he like LA. I think the fam cool, you know. But yeah, other than that, yeah, they can put the Westbrook thing on Brian for sure. You know, it ain't work out. Uh, but I won't say that they ain't had the talent, you know what I'm saying, to put together a finals run since then, you know, since they let Westbrook go. It's just been about inconsistencies, you know, whether that be from AD. Not saying that this year, you know what I'm saying? This year it was D'Lo, um, and Reeves. But also Ham ain't helped, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of the confidence, you know, shuffling the rotations and stuff like Cam Reddish was starting at one point, bro, like this year, like, you know, there's a lot of hope out for him. Yeah, I don't think Brian's gonna go anywhere. I think they're just gonna try to, you know, get somebody this offseason to help, you know, for the future. But I don't think he's going nowhere. I think he should stay. I think he'll be all right.
How we feeling about the second round? What are some of our biggest takeaways from the second round?
Shea about to give it to him.
You
Shea
know,
about to go up 2-0 tonight.
Jalen Brunson is amazing. It's
yeah, and it's
Jalen
crazy.
crazy to
Brunson,
me
nice.
that he's like 6'2", 6'3", and he be bullying people.
Uh, he
I
been
He's
don't even
pissing me
literally
off. He
he
been
be
pissing
playing
Malik and I
football.
off since he been at Villanova.
Jalen
It's just
Brunson,
crazy.
nice.
He nice. Quick fun fact: he got more career playoff points with the Knicks than Carmelo.
He be jacking too though. He shoot 30 times a day. 30 times
Melo
a
used to jack too. We can't do that, Drizzy.
day.
Melo
They
definitely
do.
used to jack.
He be jacking.
But
But
if you watch how they play, they be like
They
they
get
be
upset.
giving him the ball. Yeah, like the
Yeah.
play B shoot it.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine, Jalen. What they
Yeah,
say
nah,
on Love and Basketball, get a bottle Monica. It's
nah, for sure. That's what it is though. But
yeah.
nah, yeah, Brunson nice. It's been some nice hoops. Anthony Edwards
he's
might be
coming into
top
his own.
5,
Yeah.
you know,
He going crazy.
after this year, you know, after this playoff run. We gotta see where it ends.
Hmm.
Uh
He
but
going
yeah,
crazy
the
right
young
now.
bulls is hooping for sure.
Yup.
We got some good young bulls to ride off into the future with, you know, as far as basketball goes. So I'm happy to see that, you know, because we'll get another another close to a decade of Tatum, you know what I'm saying? We'll get a decade of Anthony Edwards, you know,
And
yeah,
Ja Morant.
decade of Ja, decade of Shea, you know. So yeah, I'm glad we
I-
got this. I'm glad they stepping up to the plate how they are right
For
now, you know
sure,
what
yeah. And that's my
I'm
biggest takeaway as well, my brother. The young talent that we have, the league is in good hands. So with
saying?
KD and Steph and Braun, you know, on their last leg of their careers, you know, heading out, the league is in good hands for a decade plus because these youngins can hoop. And don't let Wemby figure it out quicker than later. I told y'all before on the pod, y'all got about 3 years to figure it out. Because they're going to pair him with somebody. Then it's going to be a problem in San
When we
Antonio.
figured it out, bruh.
Nah, not quite, though. Not quite. Not all the way.
Wemby figured it out. He gonna need some help, but they can't do nothing with Wemby right now, bruh. Right now, you see what he did to Joker. Joker was going in his chest, though. All you need to do is hit the weight room, bro.
That's why I said, yeah, he ain't figured it all yet. He close. That's why I said by year 3, year 4, he going to be.
What Wemby average this year? Wemby average what, 20 and what? I'm telling you, Wemby cold, bruh. They don't let him play. That's the thing. They be having him on restrictions, bro.
That's a fact.
He don't get to play every night. That's the thing. You heard what he said though, bruh. Let him get these awards this year. It's over after this year. That's what he said. Verbatim. Let him get the award this year. 'Cause it ain't getting no more. And I believe him. Does look like an alien out there.
That's all I have for y'all today, brother. Though. So you know. Do your thing. Close us out.
You said I could close it out, gang?
Yes, sir.
Y'all got anything y'all want to state? Any unreadiness? Anything y'all want to address?
Yeah, I do.
Tony did my boy Shaq wrong.
Who
Who
did?
Shaq? Who
Tony.
Shaq do? Oh yeah, she
She put out the
did.
book
Yeah.
talking about she ain't know she ever really loved Shaq.
They said the last kid just turned 18. Child support over. It makes
Please.
sense. It makes sense.
I'm
Like,
weak.
Makes
And her
sense.
defense, though, I mean, you know how it is, Drizzy. I mean, she
I
probably
get
was
it.
in love, but he probably was cheating so much. She like that going. I
I
can't.
get it. But you got umpteen kids with this man. And they, you know what I'm saying? A
Yeah,
thousand kids
yeah.
with
You
him.
had to be in
Like,
love. Yeah,
Man,
you
she
could have
needs
changed your
some
last name.
money.
Yeah, you could have changed your last
you
name,
just you could
and
have
you wrote
changed your last name
and you rode that wave of being a basketball wife. You know what I'm
for
saying? You
and got
created
the
a
bag
whole
off of it. You got
facts.
he got the bag off of being a basketball wife. Like, come on now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just because you move on, now all of a sudden you ain't love him. Like
Hey, that's the game, though. They always going front when they move on.
they always do. They always front. They always front on you. But that's crazy. Come on
Man,
now.
this was a
You
money
just
play. I
changed your
can't
last
believe y'all.
name last year when you got married.
She just talking. She don't mean what she just said. She needs some money, man. It's a Thursday. She needs some money, man. Last kid turned 18. It's no more checks coming in. He ain't obligated, you know.
Mm. Well,
It's
quick fun
over.
fact. Her
And she got married again, so that alimony is over with
yeah,
too.
yeah,
She like
yeah. I was just
she
about
a
to say that. Thank you,
pastor.
Drizzy.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
married a pastor.
Yeah, so the
Unless
The
money
he's
the money
alimony
been
scamming.
done
is
because she got married. Yeah, that was
yeah,
the agreement.
Yeah,
yeah.
unless she's scamming. Exactly. What you say? The money been, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Hey,
low
but
over.
them pastors, hey, they be eating cause it's that's another conversation for another day, man. That's a
They
nonprofit.
scamming.
They
If
yeah,
scamming, let's talk about it. But we ain't got.
yeah. Yeah, we ain't gotta get that deep. Yep.
You can't be a full time pastor. I don't think. But that's another. We won't. You gotta get out of there on that one. But I just wanted to shout out to K Dot, man, Kendrick
Man,
Lamar. You know, we had a great rap battle. You know, top two guys in the game. They went at it. You know, and that's I just wanted to just thank both of them guys. For entertaining us. I won't say what happened or none of that. To spare K's feelings today, but yeah, they not like us.
I'm always hold it down for Drizzy. That's been my favorite rapper since before all y'all knew who it was. You know what I'm saying? And here it is, years later, he's still on top. You dig? So it's just everybody's true colors is coming out. Now it's cool to hate on Drake now, huh? Now it's cool to hate on the light skinned dude again, huh? So
Yeah, you know how it goes. Everybody gonna do what's hot in the moment.
exactly.
So
Yep.
Y'all
But it's
looking at it
okay.
wrong. Y'all looking at it wrong. I can tell y'all not informed, but it's
yeah,
okay.
There it
They've
is.
been throwing shots at each other,
for
you know,
For
years.
years.
for
Yeah, for
years.
years.
We're not
Yeah.
talking about K Dot. We're talking about everybody else.
Yeah.
What you mean? All right. I'm gonna break it down to y'all because this is
No,
a cool
we ain't got.
cool way
We
to
ain't
break
got
it
to.
down.
Hey, look, Lee. I promise you,
If
I don't really
everybody
care.
hates one person, is everybody wrong or is the one person wrong?
What you saying? What eventually you got self-reflect?
Eventually, you have to self-reflect. There has to be some self-reflection. You don't just make this many people mad by just being successful, bruh. It don't work like that.
LeBron
Not
James.
not when you are successful yourself. You know what I'm saying? That it don't work that
I
LeBron
just think
James
it's
did
crazy real
that.
quick. Yeah, it's cool to hate him now, but when y'all needed to get on that billboard, who'd y'all call?
I mean, yeah, that was beneficial. It was. I
So,
ain't I ain't lying. It was
so,
beneficial for people,
so, you know.
But we also
Everybody
know
that's
it was
been throwing shots,
beneficial.
ASAP, Kendrick, all y'all got y'all's best features, some of y'all's best songs
Only
feature the boy.
song.
ASAP got a gripe to say with Drake. You can't keep putting my girl's name in your song.
Yeah, that's
How that
true.
work?
They be tripping. But
How that work?
I don't really care one way or
Yeah.
another. All of them weird to me. So
Hey, Yeah, once you start painting your nails, you do start getting, you start shifting into the weird category. I'm gonna keep it all the way trio. You know what I'm saying? But I still love him though, for sure. So
Yeah, we not doing the painting the nails and the barrettes in the hair, man.
nah,
We got to stand for something out here.
for sure. But shoot, man, I'm gonna close this out, man. As always, we appreciate the support. Please continue to like, subscribe, share, and view the content. This your boy KVZ. I'm with Drizzy and Leak the God, and we out, man. Peace and blessings.
Peace.